What's up, guys? Welcome back for another solo alpha video. This is episode 11. We're going to be going through some relic sites, and this is kind of what everybody's been waiting for on this series. But yeah, I'm in nullsec right now in just a basic Heron build, and so my goal is to kind of give you guys an idea of like how much ISK you can pull out of relic sites in nullsec. So I'll kind of give you the highlights. We'll do like two or three sites, and I'll just kind of show you the good nodes and the value that's in them. The one thing you have to do as an alpha is you have to go a little bit slower because you don't have a whole lot of coherence. I'll put this fit in the description. It's nothing really crazy. I mean, Data Analyzer I, Relic Analyzer I, Cargo Scanner II. There's nothing really fancy going on here at all. My probe strength is about 76, which is decent enough. It's still going to be slow if you're, especially for me, I'm used to having like max scan stuff on my Omega. So coming down to an alpha in nullsec and doing these, I have to basically, slow down. I tend to try to go really fast sometimes because I'm just so used to going fast with the Omega. But we'll go ahead and get into and show you a little bit of the value, and then yeah, at the end of this video, you're going to be wondering why you're not out here doing this if you're playing alpha, or even if you're just a new Omega. This is where the money's at. Alright, so here we go. Like I said, you need to take your time for sure, because just with the amount of skills, the lack thereof of skills, coherent size and everything, just go real slow. What I'm normally doing is I'm just following the numbers. I'm like looking, it's going to usually be in one of the corners. So that's my biggest thing. I'm just trying to slowly kind of get my way there. The big difference between, hacking as an Omega versus an Alpha is, as an Omega, you can essentially clear the board as you go and keep, all the negativity or the negative effects off. But as an Alpha, you really have to kind of pick your battles. You really kind of have to like decide what hill you're willing to die on. And sometimes you just don't have a good board and you have to reset. So this is the first node. I think this was like over 10 million. And that's why I carry a Cargo Scanner too, so I can look at them. Yeah, so that was 10 million in that one node. And what I'll do is I'll go in and I'll just like target up like 5 nodes, and then I'll just kind of look at them. If they're below a million, I usually just skip over them. I try to cherry pick, because it's already taking a long time to do the actual hack. When I did my Omega last month, I didn't even really cargo scan anything. I just rolled in and just took it all because I could do them so fast. Got this one pretty quick, so there we go. That was worth 19. Yeah, so we're up to 40 something million now. And obviously these are just the high points. You're gonna have nodes that are going to be 2 million and stuff. Those nodes right there are the biggest problem. You need to get rid of those real soon if you can. I think this one was worth 2 million. Yeah. But the way I see it, I still take the 2 million ones, because if I was in high seg doing a data site, that's the top end income. And these wrenches here, you want to use these wrenches the second you get them, because they're going to help. There's no cap on your coherence. So as you get the wrenches, use them immediately and just, get that coherence as high as possible in case you run yourself into a corner. Yeah, that one was another 2.6, another 2 million there. So we're at 51 million. This is the big one. This is what I want to show you guys. Over 40 million in a single node. So I usually get stressed out when I see this, because especially as an alpha, because like I gotta go really slow. It really sucks to double fail something that's worth over 40. So I'm just starting off slow. This is probably the slowest I've ever actually done a board before. But I ended up not getting too bad of a luck. And see, I'm just kind of navigating. Instead of trying to, I don't know, if I was out Omega, I would have taken that one down. I would have taken all these down. I would have just been clearing them. But I'm just deciding. I think I'm zeroing in on it. And I'm like, it's somewhere in this. Yep, there it is. It's somewhere in this corner. And after a lot of practice, you kind of get used to it. You get kind of like an intuition about it. So that is successful on that. And that puts it at, yeah, a good 93 million. You cannot complain with that. I mean, that's an hour. That's literally an hour as an alpha. You make about 90 million in nullsec. So you can definitely see that there's a lot of value to be had out here. We didn't even cover data sites. I mean, it's just being an alpha and having very minimal skills. And like, I'll show you the skills I've got for scanning at least. I've got all the skills maxed out. So it doesn't get much better than what you saw. But I came out here when I started recording these relic sites for you guys. I did a couple of data sites coming out here, but I came out here with essentially nothing except for these militants right down here in my cargo, which are worth 0. So at the time I started recording for this episode, I was at 15 million, and now I'm sitting at 93.7. So I did almost 100 million, and I still have a few data sites left to run, but I figured I would just kind of like compartmentalize it, show you guys kind of a couple of the big nodes and what you can expect. And what you saw is not rare. I mean, if you can get if you can watch a relic site pop up and you can scan it and you can go and run it, then you will pull good value. You just got to make sure you take your time as an alpha with very low hack skills and coherence. You just have to really take your time. If you're an omega and you're doing this, you can skill up and get really fast at it and clear them really, really quick. I mean, that's a lot of the value we made in December in the solo omega video. A lot of our ISK we made last month came from relic sites. And seeing that you can do this on an alpha, even like if this character wasn't an alpha, if she was just, maybe, or if this character just had like, omega for maybe a month and then took a couple of months off and went alpha again and just kind of, just did it that way, you can still see the income is very decent. So hope you enjoyed this video, and then I think in the next episode we'll try to cover some data stuff and a little bit more, but we'll probably be on this like nullsec exploration for a while. So thank you for watching, and I'll see you in the next one. Peace out.